Open a new project. Will show you some number of tips whenever you are opening the Tibco BW designer. You can find out this is one tip, where if you wanted to go for another, just click on the next tip. Like this you can carry forward, otherwise you can close. Now you can find there are 4 parts the Tibco designer. The first one is the designing section. This is called designing section. This is called configuration section, and this is the project section, and these are the pilot sections. You can see there are 4 tabs. The first one is project, which one will show the number of the list of project definitions, folders, variables. The second tab is for global variables, which are used to add or delete the global variables. By clicking on that pencil symbol, you can add few more global variables. And the third tab is tester, which is used to test the process definitions on our project. The fourth one is palettes, which is used to use the activities. Generally, what is a palette means? Generally, a palette contains some number of activities. Look at this. This is one. These are the list of palettes in BW. Now go for the process palette and drag and drop the process definition. You can rename that process definition. Click on that, apply. Now you can observe that the process definition name has changed. Now you can find out there are 2 activities, one with green and one with red. The first one is called start activity and the second activity is called end activity. Every process definition should contain these 2 activities. Now this process definition we want to use to create a file. This is known as file palette. So these are the activities you can find out in the file palette: copy file, create file, file polar, list files, read file, and all these things. Now we want to create a file. Just drag and drop that activity, create file activity. By using the transition line, just combine these 3 activities: start to create, create to end. Now you can see by after selecting the create activity in the configuration tab, you can change the file name, the name of that activity, and the description. You can give some description to that. Just click on that OK. Now there are 3 checkboxes you can find. The first one is overwrite, and the second one is the directory. The third one is create non-existing directories. The first one is overwrite. If the file is already existing, if you wanted to overwrite, just click on that one. Otherwise, if there is no need of that one. But if the file is already existing, then it will create one error. Is a directory. Suppose if I wanted to create a directory instead of a file. Last one, create non-existing directories. Suppose if you wanted to create a file in the non-existing directory, just check this check button, then it will create the non-existing. create a file in the J drive in folder Vijay. Now this folder I am deleting. Let's check here in the input tab. I am giving the file name as j:/Vijay and test1.txt. You can find out these are in red color. Means you can find out the always that red color indicates some error. So to remove that, you should give the correct input value to the input fields. Now still they are in red color, just click on the apply. You can find out. Now click on the output tab. Here that Vijay in the J drive, that Vijay folder is not there, but I wanted to create the test1.txt in the Vijay folder. So means you have to create the non-existing directories. So which is the option is available in the configuration tab itself. And click apply. Now in the output tab, just you can find out it will give the details about that file. Full name, file name, location, configuration, file name, etc. Full name means it will give the path along with the file name. File name is it will give only the file name. Location means it will give the path excluding the file name. Now save and test it. Just click on that green button. You will find another window with the it will list out all the process definitions. Here only one process definition is there. Just click on that, select and current one. Now you can find out the green transitions means which it means that the process definition has executed successfully. Now you can find out the location, and for that particular file you can find out that Vijay folder is there, and in that Vijay folder one file is there with 0 size. Means that create file is only used for to create a 0 sized file. You cannot write any data into this file. Now we will go for another activity to write some data into the file. Process definition, you can change the name to write file or something, whatever you wanted to. Click on that. Again you can find two activities, one start and one end. Now drag and drop the write file activity and connect them using the transition lines. You can arrange these activities in a particular order. Select all of them and click on that. Now you can find out all are in a particular order. Here there are few options available in the configuration tab. The first one is name and the description. Append means, as you know, in other languages, here also you can add some data to the existing file, existing data. Otherwise, by clicking on the append checkbox, you can find out And one more, the same like create file, create non-existent directories for the same purpose. You can find one more, drag and drop here, text and binary. Means if you wanted to write the data in text format, you can use the text. If you wanted to write in binary format, you can use the binary. You can select the binary and apply. Now input, just it is asking the file name as well as the content also. Now file name, give the same file name whatever you created. I am giving the same file name. You can find out still it is in red color. Now I am giving this is my first file as the data. This is used to write multiple lines in a new line. If you are giving one, the next data means the second line will be written in the new line. And if you are giving 0, there is no need of giving 0. By default it will be 0. So it will write in a single line. Now apply it, save and test. There are two process definitions here. By default both are checked. What we wanted to check, we wanted to test only one. There are two ways, clear all of them and select whatever you wanted to execute and load selected. And the another way is if you want to execute the current, just click on load and test current. You can observe here the black transition lines has changed to the color of the transition changed to green, means the testing is successful. Now check the file, the data in the file. From 0 KB to 1 KB, the file size has changed. Go through the remaining activities in the next video.